Hello everyone. You are on the Franklin Trade channel. Today, in this video, I will show you how to make money and get a good profit from it. If you want to make a profit, you can also subscribe to my Telegram channel, where I have trading signals, and it's absolutely free. Be sure to join, friends. Well, let's get started. In front of us, we have a wonderful chart of the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar, and we already have a good downward trend with minimal corrections. This is what you need to make money. Sideways movements don't always bring good profits, but good trends, especially sharply falling ones, are 100% good profit. We are looking for the previous low and can see that the previous lows were also well updated. Therefore, it is logical that the price will gradually decrease, setting new lows but not new highs. As you can see, this is exactly what is happening here. The market in this case is very simple, and it is very important for us to profit from it. We choose $500 and look at the 5-second time frame. This is also important to see the volumes. Let's add a little more time. We won't open a position for 3 minutes because we still have a correction. Let's open a position for 5 minutes. That will be enough to capture all the small movements. Moreover, we have already made a good upward correction, and now we have a strong red candle. It is also worth noting that we have excellent volumes, and the growth here can sometimes be a bit prolonged, but most often the movement ends quickly and continues. The same situation applies to the entire Australian dollar and similar currency pairs. Let's look at the others, but there are no significant trends in the other currency pairs. The Euro/Canadian dollar looked good. Sorry, the Australian dollar. Looking at other pairs, nothing interesting. Everywhere there are some choppy movements, not interesting to us, and it will be a bit difficult to make money here, although the pound/Japanese yen looks quite good. There was an upward trend, then we broke it, and now we are gradually updating the lows. Moreover, we are currently growing very, very strongly. Sorry, I mean falling down. This is a very good sign that after updating the minimum, we will have a reversal. We won't spend too much time thinking, so we need to open a position. But first, we need to check what our payout percentage is. And the payout rate is 91%. This is very, very good. Therefore, we reduce the expiration time and set the minimum volume, because trades on reversals are always risky. Therefore, the volume is minimal. And if we suddenly need to cover a loss, we won't have to cover it with a very large amount of money. This will be easier because the movement of the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar is good, and we can use a good volume there. In our case, we are entering on a reversal for a correction and will make a little money. There is nothing complicated about this either. I always trade and earn using this strategy in my groups. Yes, I always show you real trading without embellishments and also show you the losing trades. You can notice this by watching my other videos. Because trading is always a balance between profit and loss. You just need to consistently come out ahead, even if only by a small margin. Constantly cover your losses to avoid falling into a debt trap and work as cautiously as possible. Also, follow all risk management rules because this is very, very important in trading. Sometimes it doesn't matter how often you close in profit or loss, but proper risk and money management make the difference 50% of the time. Even if you just open positions following the trend, statistically, they will close in profit. But if you work with a fixed rate, you won't quite manage to make a profit, because the payout percentage is at best 92%, while you lose the full 100%. Therefore, you need to cover the loss. This is where all the risk and management come in. You need to understand this, you need to practice this, and our reversal trade closes in profit. And in the meantime, the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar position, which was open for 5 minutes, notice that if we had opened it for 3 minutes, our position would most likely have closed at a loss. But 5 minutes in this case gave us a very, very good situation. And our position closes in the positive, and we make a good profit. Especially since we opened a position with $500 and made a $400 profit, which is excellent. It's a small percentage of my deposit, but already a significant step in trading. Let's take a closer look at the Australian dollar. The Canadian dollar doesn't look very good, but the pound/Japanese yen is still continuing to fall. And moreover, the payout percentage here is also quite good. The decline continues, so we are opening a position for $500 this time. Why not $100, you ask? Well, I can tell you that we entered a reversal trade, only for a small correction, and there was a very high chance that our position would have closed at a loss, and the price would have continued to fall. But now, since the correction has already passed and we are updating the minimum again, we enter, continue the trend. And you can start with a good working volume. On average, I advise beginners to work within the range of 1 to 5%. But even 5% is a lot. This could be your aggregate bet, which will ultimately be composed of several to cover the subsequent loss. For beginners, it is advisable to use 0.33 to 0.5% of your deposit and slowly but steadily increase your profit. Believe me, when you start earning 1 to 2% per day on your deposit, you will see how much money you will have in your account. Meanwhile, the pound/Japanese yen is also closing in the positive. A good, strong downward movement, very interesting. Let's see what has changed here. Nothing much has changed. We continue to fall and will most likely go on to update the next low, which is very, very far away. So we won't think too long and we'll open another position for another 3 minutes and of course for $500 to make a good profit. In this case, $500 is just a little more than 1% of my deposit, but roughly speaking, let's consider it 1%. Therefore, we work as carefully as possible. Increasing the entry percentage is a very bad idea. Trying to open a position of $1,000 for $2 to aim too high, friends, believe me, it always ends badly. You definitely need to minimize risks as much as possible at all times. That's the whole point of trading. If something is unclear to you, you can always message me directly, and I will explain everything, show you, join the team, and we will make really good money together. Also, don't forget to like this video, leave comments, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. Your comments and likes also affect my work because YouTube pushes the video forward if it sees good activity. And this is very important to me. Meanwhile, our decline in the pound/Japanese yen continues, and we are making a good profit again. That's how, friends, you can make good money. You just need a bit of analysis and money management. The price has dropped significantly. It will soon update the previous low, and there may be unstable movements. Therefore, we will not trade there. Friends, thank you all for watching. Bye.